Hello, third grade. Today you're going to be learning how to write hundredths using fractions and decimals. So let's take a look at our first example here. We have a hundredths block, and we have to figure out how much of it is shaded in order to know how to write our fraction and our decimal. So I'm going to count here and see how much of this is shaded out of 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43. So 43 out of 100 of these cubes are shaded. So for my fraction, I'm going to simply write 43 over 100. Now, this is kind of the trickier part. We have to write this fraction into a decimal. So when we do that, we're going to go ahead and put our little dot here, 0.43. So it's going to be point, our decimal, 43. Now, the reason why you don't put 4.3 is because that would mean that you have 4 whole cube hundredth blocks shaded and then only 3 of the fifth one. So you have to put that decimal point there to show that it's not a whole one. You have to put the 4 or the 3 after the decimal to show that it's only 43 of one block shaded. So this is a no. This is our yes, 0.43. All right, let's go ahead and look at our second one. It looks easy because there's not as many shaded, but the decimal on this one's going to be a little trickier. So if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I have 7 shaded out of 100. So my fraction is going to be 7 out of 100. Now that's kind of easy because, like I said, you just have to figure out how much is shaded and that's what goes on top. And then we already know all of these are going to be out of 100 because they're all hundredths blocks. Now, the decimal part. Here we put 0.43. So in your head you're thinking, oh, it would have to be 0.7. No, we have to put a 0 before that 7. So it actually is going to look like this. 0.07. So any single digit number you have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you have to make sure you put that 0 before you put your number. Now if it was a 10, you could just put 0.10 and that would be fine. But with our single digit numbers, if you do have one like this, you got to make sure you put that 0 before your number.